guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with the C. Back at you in another video. If you need my channel, you just happen to click on. Welcome. I try to put out 1 or 2 videos a week. I do sit downs, reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So today, you guys, I'm actually going to be coming to you guys with like a natural hair update. I haven't done one of these in a while, but on the last video that I actually filmed, not uploaded, but actually filmed, was my luxury unboxing and subtle glow up as far as certain things I was getting done throughout the day. So I saw a few comments on that video just remarking on my hair, and I just thought maybe I would give you guys an update because I haven't done an update in quite a while regarding what I'm doing with my hair now after being natural for an extended period of time. So I wanted to start off by talking about my natural hair care journey and then kind of getting into what my current regimen is and what that's influenced by. So guys, let's go ahead and get started. I went natural February either 10th or 11th. I want to say it was the 10th of 2010. So yeah, I've been natural for 14 years now. 14 years is crazy. Yeah, and what influenced me to go natural was probably the same thing that was influencing a lot of people at the time. You had a lot of, that's kind of when YouTube for me was becoming a big thing. That's actually for me when I got into YouTube and started an account, I feel like was back in 2009, 2010. And you had some really dynamic natural hair icons at that time. And many of them are no longer, I would say, around, or they've switched their content. Just a few that I can remember, like Mahogany Curls. I remember always loving her videos and her family vlogs and stuff like that. I think she's kind of transitioned to now. And then also the Natural Hair Sisters. The 3 sisters, I don't remember the name of their channel, but I remember them at the time, India being a big one. And also Natural 85, who is still doing content, has her own brand, and we'll be talking about that a little later. But I think watching a lot of those content creators at the time, for me, that was when YouTube was kind of like, that's when I started binge watching videos. I feel like at that time was back in 2009. When I was watching all these people who are getting into natural hair, talking about natural hair, and they really heavily influenced me at the time, because for me, transitioning to natural hair was more so about transitioning my mindset about what I personally thought was beautiful. And I started to feel like natural hair was very beautiful. It was healthy. It was vibrant. It was youthful. I associated all those things with natural hair at the time. And so for me, the transition first came in my mindset as far as how I thought about natural hair before I ever kind of went through the process of transitioning my hair from relaxed to natural. So, yeah, I was, in my mid-20s at the time. Yeah, when I did that. And so, I transitioned for a period of 8 months, and I personally loved my transition. I felt like that was when I was the most creative with hairstyles, blending the 2 textures, doing a lot of curly styles. So I actually loved my transitional period despite dealing with 2 different textures. It was very enjoyable. Then I did my big chop, before Valentine's Day in 2010, and it was, again, after transitioning for 8 months. I don't know if I still have any pictures. I don't think I do, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, my hair was rather short. I had that short fro, even though it was like 8 months of natural hair transition, because I have a tighter texture. I would be, I guess, considered on the natural hair care chart like a 4A. Parts of my hair, most people have different textures throughout their hair. I would say the nape of my neck is probably classified more so as a 4A. The crown probably the crown is a 4Z. I don't know what the crown is. The crown is just unruly. It's supposed to be the glory, but it's trying to be a curse. But the crown is probably the tightest texture and the most difficult. So probably more like a 4B or a 4C. The rest of my hair, it varies. But yeah, definitely the nape of my neck, there is a looser texture there than throughout the rest of my hair. And also I noticed that one side of my hair is thicker than the other. Like this side, which is my right side, is actually, I would say thicker, yeah, than my left side, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think. Or is it my left side? Let me look. No, it's actually my left side. I'm sorry, I was wrong about that. My left side is actually thicker than my right side for whatever reason, but I just noticed that when I do my hair. Probably it's something to do with the way in which I've styled my hair throughout the years. I don't know, but I feel like the hair on my left side is actually thicker than my right side. And so that's another caveat as far as my hair as well. You might have thickness in certain areas and it might be a little bit thinner or different in other areas of your scalp. So that's kind of the way my hair is and has been. And so yeah, back in 2010, when I initially went natural, it was all good. It was gravy. I think when I went natural, you saw all the people who had been natural for like 7, 8, 9 years. And you're like, oh my gosh, when my hair gets that long, I'm just going to wear it down. I'm going to wear twist outs. It's going to be so gorgeous. It's going to be this, that, and the other, and the third. I think into year 2 of me being natural, I started having issues with like the single strand knots. That's when I started noticing it and became a big issue between, I would say, year 2 and year like 4 or 5. I mean, I still have the issue now, but that's when I started noticing it becoming like a really big issue. And to my knowledge, there's no real resolution for it. It's just something that happens. And so, yeah, I did cut my hair quite a bit because I thought you could cut them out and they would, you know, they wouldn't grow out, because I thought it was a result of like not trimming your hair enough. But yeah, so I trimmed my hair quite a bit between years 2 and 5. So my hair probably would be longer, but yeah, I did trim quite a bit in those years. And then sometime I would say between year, I don't know, because again, we're 14 years deep, but probably sometime in like, I would say 7 or 8 years ago. So that would be like year 6, 7. After I stopped all the compulsive trimming, I kind of started this weight loss journey. I lost a bunch of weight, some of it healthy, some of it unhealthily, or I don't know how you say that, but what the right term is, but some of it was unhealthy as far as the weight loss, because I was working out, I was eating right, but then after a certain point, the rest of the weight that I lost was just due to stress, quite a bit of stress at the time. And so my hair started thinning, and one of the ladies who used to do my hair, and she would like kind of do a treatment once a year or sometimes twice a year, she always knew I had very thick hair, and she told me like, yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but your hair's a lot thinner, so you need to work on that. So I would say the thickness and fullness of my hair came back after I moved here. A lot of people do notice that who have known me for quite a while. They're like, oh my God, your hair is like so much longer. I don't know if it's so much longer, but it definitely got a lot of the thickness back since I lost that thickness in years like 7 through, I don't know, maybe 10. And so, yeah, since I moved here, that definitely has been a positive impact. I mean, I gained quite a bit of weight as well, for not just reasons of eating, but other health reasons as well. But we're working on that. So that's why I'm kind of wearing this. I actually just did a workout, and yeah, I would have taken a shower and put on other clothes, but guys, I'm in quite a bit of pain from a workout I did, you know, side note, on Saturday morning at 1:30 a.m., which was a mistake, I see now, but I was very motivated, and I haven't been able to sit or stand or, you know, ambulate very well since then. So yeah, we once that shower is taken, we're probably gonna be laid up the rest of the day, but I've still been trying to walk and move, and hopefully it will be better by the end of the week, we'll see. But anyway, you didn't come here for that. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, the thickness has come back since I've moved here. And yeah, I'm still exercising and working out, but doing that in a healthy way. And so, yeah, like, I think I do have more length, but I think more so the thickness came back, and it even increased. And so I haven't really been doing much different since I moved here, except, yeah, I'm not as stressed as I was. I'm stressed in other ways, but none that would have such a heavy impact on my hair. So I think last year, Another update, last year I did go to a hairstylist because I really was interested in getting a stylist here in Houston. I was kind of delayed in finding a stylist because of the pandemic and all the things. But yeah, I did go and get a consultation with someone that I saw on Instagram that I know. There's one girl that I follow on YouTube who lives here in Houston. She goes to this person, and I always love the way her hair looks. And she is natural. And I did get a consultation with this person. However, they have been booked since after that consultation, essentially for the whole year. And I did see comments where people said that, yeah, if you're not one of their regular clients, it is sometimes hard to get in. I didn't think it would be this hard. It has been a year later. I have not been able to get in for an appointment. So I do need to try to look elsewhere. And so, yeah, when I did the consultation, essentially, the individual told me that I wasn't washing my hair enough because I was essentially at that time washing my hair once a month because it was such a tedious process. So essentially over a year ago, I was like washing my hair. I was deep conditioning for probably about 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. Then I would get to styling. My styling would be like mini twists. So that would take like another 8 to 10 hours. And I would try to do that, you know, over the weekend or in one day. And guys, if I'm spending over half of a workday on my hair, yeah, it's gonna stay in my hair for like 3-4 weeks. That's just what it is, because otherwise I feel like it's a waste of my time. And so essentially the individual told me that, well, it is a waste of your time, like especially with the amount that you're working out, which at the time last year probably was at least 4 to 5 days a week. Sometimes, yeah, even 7 days a week I was working out, doing some type of workout. So she said with that frequency, really I should wash my hair at the least bi-weekly. So she talked about that. She said as far as my deep conditioning, I should only deep condition for about 30 minutes because whether it's for 30 minutes or 2-3 hours, I'm still gonna get the same outcome for my hair. She did notice that there were dry places in my scalp. And so, yeah, she mentioned that, yeah, I did definitely need to wash my hair more. So I did take those recommendations, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get back in with her to get some treatments or styling done. But I have been, for the most part, styling my hair bi-weekly. And so, yeah, like, I do 2 different regimens bi-weekly when I do wash my hair. And so now we get into the products and the styling. So, here we go. So as far as yesterday, let's start with yesterday because this was the week where I do my deep conditioning and I do my different treatments. So guys, before we get into this, I'm not endorsing these products. These are just products for the most part I've used. I would say for the past at least 4 years, maybe longer. But yeah, we'll talk about each of these. If I don't have a price for them, I will probably like insert it somewhere in the video. I'm not really going to be talking about, you know, prices and all that in the video, but want to just go ahead and talk about the products that I am using when I do deep condition my hair. So first product here is this right here, which is the original Olaplex hair, was it Perfector number 3. I've been using this for quite a while. I think I saw a YouTuber who mentioned using the number 3 specifically as like a pre-treatment for their hair. I don't know why I like endorsed this, because the YouTuber that I saw talk about this was a Caucasian person. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, because clearly her hair was nothing like mine. But I don't know, she was so convincing. Yeah, that's why she's got a whole bunch of subscribers. But she was so convincing about how this was like so good and beneficial for her hair. I think when I did look it up, I did see other people of color who were using this as well as like a pre-treatment for their hair. And essentially, like when I use this, I will wet my hair. I will put it in, like, I section my hair when I do wash it because it's not gonna work otherwise for me. So I put my hair in 4 sections. I have 4 clips. And then I will, in each section, I'll like kind of put a little dollop out and on each section. And this is supposed to stay in your hair for like 10 minutes. So yeah, this is the first item that I use. I do get this from Sephora. I think it retails for about $30-something. Usually I try to get them when, you know, it's a VIB sale, something like that. And it is 3.3 fluoride ounces. I don't go through a whole lot of it in a short period of time, despite the length of my hair, because again, I'm not using this every week. I'm using it like once a month, essentially, when I do my deep conditioning. So yeah, that's the first item that I'm using here. Again, I get it from Sephora. It's $30-something, I don't know. But again, I'll include it here so you guys have that information. So after I do the 10-minute wash, I'll put like a little shower cap over my hair just to kind of keep it, you know, the heat and all that. So after I do that for 10 minutes, then I go to shampoo my hair. I shampoo my hair still with this right here, which is from Melanin Haircare, who subsequently I mentioned Natural 85, who is known as, her name is Whitney White, and this is her hair care brand, Melanin Haircare. So years later, I've been using Melanin Haircare since the inception of the product. I think that was maybe, I don't know, I don't want to lie here, 2019, 2018 maybe. I have a video and kind of doing my initial review and impressions on this hair care line, but yeah, years later I'm still using it in 2024. So this is the shampoo here. This is the African Black Soap Reviving Shampoo, 16.1 fluoride ounces. This one I'm to the bottom of, but I did buy another one, so I do have that one. Initially, I'm gonna tell you guys, I did not like this shampoo because I felt like it was too thick. But what I do is I kind of rub it into my hand before I put it into my scalp. And yeah, I do wash my hair twice through. And so yeah, I will go in initially, I'll wash the ends, and then I'll also, you know, go through again and like kind of get deeper into the scalp and, you know, wash that out. So this does have like a lot of good ingredients. I do feel like my hair is clean. It kind of is clean after using this. It does tingle. As far as the price on this one, let me see, because I'm on her website now, which is melaninhaircare.com. So this one again is the 16.1 ounce. So this retails for $20. Typically I will buy her products from Target because I have a Target near me, and it's really convenient to, you know, be able to get these items from Target. So this is what I shampoo my hair with. Then after shampooing my hair, yesterday I did a deep conditioning. So the product I used to deep condition is another Melanin Hair Care. I just think it's cool to just stick with pretty much the same hair care brand, and her products really do work for me personally. You'll see, I'm sorry, it's got hair on it, it's dirty. And this is pretty much gone, but there's a little bit left. This is a plumping deep conditioner that she came out with later on. So this one is a fairly newer product. And so I've been using this one. I feel like this came out maybe 2 years ago, something like that. So this is again, plumping deep conditioner. This is 16.1 ounces, and it is silkening and strengthening. I was initially very skeptical about this product because I'm used to deep conditioners being a lot thicker, and this is a rather thin deep conditioner. As far as like the consistency, you guys can kind of see it's runny. But yeah, when I first used it, it worked really, really well for my hair. This one is rather up there in cost. So this one is $32. I'm just, again, on the website, I'm looking down, but yeah, I got this one from Target as well. So pretty much all of her products are sold at my local Target. So yeah, again, this one's $32. I don't go through a whole lot of this, but I do use quite a bit of deep conditioner to saturate my hair. And then along with this, when I deep condition, I also will use this right here, which is the Melanin Multi-Use Pure Oil Blend. I probably use this oil the most out of any of the other Melanin hair care products. I use it to, yeah, deep condition. I use it to kind of add a sheen to my hair throughout the week. I use it to take down my hair. So I do use this quite a bit. So I would say out of all of her products, this one probably is my favorite and most used, and I go through the most of these bottles. So this one is 8 fluoride ounces. This one retails at Target and on her website for, I think, oh, it's $22. I don't feel like it's that much at Target, but I could be wrong because I feel like at Target it's like $18, but it could have gone up. On the website it says it's $22, but it also says on the website that the full-size version is 8.25 ounces, whereas this one says 8 ounces. So I don't know, guys. I think I pay like $18 though at Target, but I don't have Target pulled up in front of me. Whatever it is at Target, I will include that below. But I don't think it's $22, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm not paying attention. So that's kind of how I do my deep conditioning. I use these two, so I will go in initially with this, and then I will saturate my hair with the oil. I will, again, deep condition for like 30 minutes. After that, I'll wash it out of my hair. Then, well, after that, I will actually detangle my hair. So I don't detangle my hair until I'm kind of complete with my deep conditioning process. I don't have my hair care tool in front of me, but it's essentially like a wide tooth brush that I use to kind of detangle my hair. I don't do finger detangling because I find that it's not effective enough for my texture of hair. And even though I do lose quite a bit of hair with like using a tool, I feel like it's still better than using my fingers because my fingers don't get everything. So I might initially go in with my fingers just to kind of pre-detangle, but I have to go in with a tool because I am like subject to get quite a few knots with my hair and my texture. So I do detangle with a tool. After that, after I'm kind of done with that process, I will go ahead to the styling. What I've been doing lately as it relates to styling, I have been incorporating heat back into my hair care regimen, whereas before I would air dry. I think back in October was the last time I air dried and I got really sick. And so I no longer air dry. It probably was my fault, but because that happened, I just do not even air dry anymore. I just would rather finish it all and be done with my hair all at once. So I do use a blow dryer. I don't have a Dyson or anything really fancy. It's a blow dryer I bought probably over 10 years ago. It still works. If whenever it stops working, I might consider a better quality hair care tool since I am blow drying my hair quite frequently now. So I do go in, and before I actually blow dry my hair, I do kind of massage my scalp. I have like a tool that I bought from Sephora to do that. So I will massage my hair, my scalp, and again, I will have my hair still in 4 sections. Then I will use, what do I use? I use this one right here. This is another Melanin Hair Care product. This is the multi-use softening leave-in conditioner, which I really, really like. This is 16.1 fluoride ounces. The cost of this one is, let's see. This one is $23, it says on the website. I don't know if I pay that much at Target. I'll include the Target price below. Maybe it is, but yeah, and online it says 16.5 fluoride ounces, whereas this one says 16.1. So yeah, I don't know. So again, I'll include the Target price below. But yeah, I like this one as well. On the off weeks when I'm not deep conditioning, a lot of times that is a way quicker wash. But let me just kind of get through this first, so and then I'll talk about my off weeks. So yeah, I will go ahead after kind of massaging my scalp. I'll put this in, but I also will spray my hair with this. This is the Apogee Keratin and Green Tea Restructurizer, 8 fluoride ounces. So I should do protein treatments to strengthen my hair. Maybe I wouldn't have as much shedding and hair loss when I do go through and detangle my hair. So I do need to be better about that. I used to be better about that, but I just don't do it anymore. So I just kind of supplement with this, which probably isn't doing much of anything, but making me feel better personally. So I get this from Amazon whenever I do get it, but it is sold at like Sally Beauty and other hair care stores. Maybe it's even sold at Target, I don't know. But usually, yeah, when I run out of this, I think the last time I got it from Amazon. So yeah, I will spray this in, and then yeah, I will put the Melanin Hair Care leave-in conditioner. After doing that throughout the sections, I will use this right here, which is just regular grapeseed oil that I got from probably Kroger. And so I'll just put a bit of grapeseed oil in my hair as like pretty much as a heat protectant. Again, I got this from Kroger, so I got this from the grocery store. It probably was like $7 or $8. I don't know. But yeah, I'll use the grapeseed oil. I'll blow dry my hair in sections. And then I'll either kind of put my hair in a bun and leave it at that. That's the easiest thing. But lately I've been getting back into twisting. So I did twist my hair in bigger twists last night. And it took me about like 4 hours to do this. But yeah, usually if I do smaller twists, it will take me about 8 hours. It's pretty much my average. But yeah, I got this one done in like 4 hours. So these are bigger twists. So that's pretty much my regimen when I'm doing a deep conditioning. When I am on the other off weeks, it's a very simplified process. And actually I got this process from Whitney as well. She did a YouTube video about it. And I was like, oh man, because I think she did like, it was kind of like a wash and go or a hair wash in 30 minutes, which it is about that length of time. So on my off weeks, what I will do is I will go in, shampoo my hair still. Then I will go in with this leave-in conditioner and this oil, and then I'm done. I just leave that in my hair after I wash, of course, the shampoo out. Yeah, I use these two, and then I pretty much am done. I will let my hair air dry for a little bit, and then I will go through again the process of, you know, spraying with this. Yeah. Then yeah, I don't actually even need to use any more of that. And then I will just put in the grapeseed oil and I'll just go through my hair and blow dry it. So yeah, that's pretty much my process at this moment in time as far as my hair. So I know that was a rather lengthy discussion about my hair care tools and process, but hopefully that provides a little bit of clarity to some folks. So it's not anything very complicated. I, you know, got out of the whole hair care junkie or like hair like hoarding hair care products essentially years ago. So now I have a good set of products that work for me from, you know, start to finish. So that's pretty much what I've been doing the past few years. Moving forward, which is so funny because I remember when I went natural and I was like 3 or 4 years in, I think one of my aunts asked me how long I was going to be natural for. And I told her like forever. And she's like, okay, yeah, right. And yeah, we're 14 years in, so I don't really see going back to relaxed hair. I don't think it really benefited or suited me. Even straight hair, I cannot maintain, so it just doesn't work for me, especially with the frequency with which I work out. And I know there are people who work out quite a bit and they are relaxed. More power to you. I just can't maintain it personally. It's just, I'm more versed in my natural hair as opposed to relaxed hair. Even though, yeah, I was relaxed for quite a while. But yeah, I thought about last year, this was kind of where I was at. Last year, I did think about, getting micro or sister locks. I did do a lot of research on that process last year. Essentially though, with my length of hair, I really felt like in order to get micro locks or sister locks started, it would essentially cost probably one of my bags. It would probably cost, yeah, one of my bags essentially. I have to sell one of my bags to do it. That's how much money it's probably gonna cost. It's probably gonna cost every bit of $5,000-$6,000 like to get it started. And then I know you do have to get it retwisted and maintain it. Or you out here looking crazy like some of these celebrities, you know, that y'all are into, look kind of crazy. And so yeah, I gotta pay to get it retwisted, which for me almost seems like I'm bound into a relaxer type of pattern again. Even though a lot of people who have locks really love them, they feel like they're way easier than dealing with natural hair. I would end up spending more money to keep my hair looking the way I want it to look, because you have to get it retied, from my research anyway, every like 6 to 8 weeks. And what if that person moves away or you know, they're sick, they go out of town on vacation, then I'm out here looking crazy. So I don't know, I just kind of rather continue with what I've been doing. Hopefully I will find a stylist. If you guys know of any stylists here in Houston, definitely comment below. So yeah, that was my rather long and thorough explanation of what I've been doing with my hair, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you share it with anyone else who likes this type of content. And before you leave, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. And again, you guys, thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.